he may need a little front weight on that tractor. Good morning. Do you guys know what today is? If you've been watching my videos long enough, maybe, but I doubt it. Today is my son Ryland's birthday. Happy birthday, bud. He turns 4 years old today. And yeah, so that's exciting. We're gonna have a little party tonight, kind of. We had his birthday party on Sunday because, yeah, that's when we did it. But anyway, happy birthday, Ryland. I'm gonna spend this morning out on the road doing some seed business stuff. I will be back here this afternoon. We'll try and grease that and get it moved out of the way and bring something else in here at that point. So we'll check in with you later, I guess. Looks like we're gonna get a little snow today. That's all right, I'm okay with that. Oh man, guys. It's already almost 2:30. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back to film anything today. If you're seeing this, I clearly did, but yeah. Anyway, I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I'm gonna go find something to eat. We're gonna head back to the farm, see what we can find to do there. It snowed while we were gone. It was snowing all day. Yeah. Well, I had a semi-successful morning, I guess. But anyway, we'll get back to some farm stuff here. So I have something to film and actually put in this video. It's like 2:30, so I don't have a ton of time. But we'll find something to do. Oh no, it's like 3:30, even worse. First thing I'm gonna do, charge my battery for my jacket. It's getting a little chilly out there. Okay, so we need to do some greasing on this tractor. So I'm gonna get my grease gun here, but there's a lot of grease points on the loader. There's a few on the actual tractor. We're gonna hit all of them. We'll start with the tractor here. There are some on this 3-point hitch right there. There's 2 of them. There's one down there. And then on the other side. So we'll get those first. Okay, and then on that rock shaft where it pivots, there's one on each side. There, I heard it. Yeah, coming out the side right there. Do the other one. Okay, so that should be all of them for the 3-point, and then there is one on the axle way back in there that I probably should have gotten when I had the tires rolled out. That would have been smart, but we can get to it. All right, from there we'll come up to the front axle, and there's got to be some in here somewhere. We might have to look in the book, but I'm sure somewhere or another there's some grease zerks. Might have to actually turn the tires to get in there to the U-joints. I'm not real sure. There are some here on the axle pivots. One there and one here, so we'll get those ones. Yep. I'm not finding any on them knuckles there, which seems like there should be some grease zerks in there. We'll have to look in the book and turn the tires and see, but we're going to keep going with the ones that we know of. And there are a whole bunch on this loader. There's one there, there, and there. 3 of them up there, plus one on the end of that cylinder arm. And then there's some down here. There's one on that. And there are 2 right there. I'm going to get all of those. Okay, well, I'm going to get all of those that I can reach from the ground, and then we're going to have to lower the loader to get to the ones up there. And then we come around here and we do the exact same thing on the other side. Well, here's the book where it talks about those, 250-hour service, but we're going to do it anyway, even though it's only been 100 hours, or 120. These are those axle pivot ones. We got those 2. It does show one on the U-joints in that knuckle there. I'm surprised there's not one on the top and the bottom where it pivots, though. But it does not show one. And then there is one, that's a suspended axle we don't have. There's one on a drive shaft underneath there we gotta go find. That down where I can get to it. Turn our tires. Oh yeah, look at that. Right there's a grease zerk. It's got a cap on it. It's just gonna be in the way. Yeah, we can get on there. Maybe. There. Got it. Now there's one on the other side. We'll probably have to turn the tires in the opposite direction. Got all of those, and well, right there is the grease zerk, but I can't quite get onto it, so we're just going to roll the tractor forward, and we should be able to get it. So it's in here, and I can actually grease it, and then we'll be done. All right, I got it all greased. We're going to take this tractor out and drive around for a little bit and see what our transmission codes do and whether it acts up on us again or not. The multiple flashing lights is not a good sign. I don't know. Yeah, we got other flashing lights, but it's not coming up with a code, and it's still driving. Something is clearly not right. The question is, what is wrong, and is it going to act up the way that it was before, where it just stops and then doesn't want to move? I'll drive down the lane and back and see what happens. Well, it's still blinking, but it isn't throwing up those codes and everything that it had been doing, so I don't really know what to do. I don't like that it's blinking, but I've cleared the codes. I might have to call the John Deere dealer and ask them, or have them send somebody out with a laptop. I don't know. That's frustrating. So I called up and talked to the service manager and gave him all my active codes. And he said there's another sensor. I'm thinking that one right there, from what he was telling me, that he thinks could be the problem. Hey, given the state of that wire harness, I wonder if something didn't get tugged on. All the wires look connected. It's just a cover that's off. But anyway, we're gonna, oh sorry, not showing it very good. We're gonna take that one apart, see what we can find, and he's gonna get me the sensor, and we're gonna put a new one in there, because again, sensors are cheap and easy to change versus what other problems it may or may not be. And then we'll go from there. If that one doesn't fix it, then they're probably gonna have to come and take a look. All right, well, it sounded like they had one of those sensors in stock. The parts truck, I believe, is coming tomorrow, so we should get it tomorrow along with my lights, and then we'll worry about that then. For now, we got something else I want to work on. So in the winter here, if you guys haven't noticed yet, I spend a lot of time washing and cleaning machinery, right? Yeah, right. Well, it's cold outside, and I don't like to do it outside because it's cold. So we end up washing inside in the shop here quite a bit, probably more than I should. While I don't really think it's that big of a problem, or I didn't think it was that big of a problem, it gets very humid in here, especially if I ever use the hot water from the power washer. It can get extremely humid and just moist air. And so, I think I should do something about that. Now we've got these radiant tube heaters in this shop here. They're very nice. They keep it nice and warm in here, and they're drawing air from in the shop and pushing it outside, right? So they're helping provide some ventilation. See that little round spot right on the back right there? That's drawing the air in. There's a fan. It pushes it through the tube, and it vents out the sidewall down there. That is not enough ventilation. We need to be able to turn the air over in here faster. So what I have decided, and talking to Dad, he said, well, when I insulated the inside of the shop, I framed it up for an exhaust fan up there. Okay, so we're gonna put an exhaust fan in. You can see that between those uprights there is a section of the wall that comes out. It's just screwed in there. It looks like 4 screws or maybe 6 or something, and we can slap a fan right in there. But I need to know how big it is and what size fan to buy. So I'm gonna go up there and measure. That's what the forklift is for. Okay, well, I brought a screw gun, and he's got nails. He left them out so you can pull them out, but my screw gun ain't gonna do me much good. Need a hammer. Oh well, I can still measure at least the chipboard dimensions. Well, that is about 21 inches. I really need to know the distance between the studs so that I know what size fan I can get. I was thinking an 18 inch, but maybe a 16 with the frame. I'll go get a hammer. I got it. For the record, this was framed in the mid 80s, I believe. So, you know, he planned ahead, but haven't done anything with it. So, yeah, this shop is quite well insulated. That's 2-inch thick polystyrene with fiberglass bats in between. All right, well, we're gonna measure that and then we can get ourselves a fan ordered. Looks like we got about 20¼ inches. So I'll have to see what dimensions the fans are, but we're gonna put the biggest one in there that we can. Something like that ought to work. I found this one. It's a 16-inch blade. Takes a 19 by 19 framing dimension. The next bigger size is 21. We don't have 21 inches, so that one will work. And yeah, I'm gonna show that to Dad, run it by him before I order it. All right, well, tomorrow will be a more exciting day, I promise. But it's my son's birthday, so I'm going home early. And we're gonna go have a little party for him. Kind of. It's just us, but still. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night. Hit that like and subscribe buttons for me, please. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. And hey, so last year on this day, I filmed a video. It wasn't real exciting either, go figure. And it snowed, go figure, same thing. Anyway, but I titled it Happy Birthday, Rylan. And nobody watched it. In fact, nobody watched it so much so that it is the last video that I posted that doesn't have at least 1,000 views on it. So, you know, if you feel like you are missing out and you need to kill 5 minutes, go watch that one. It's number 58, I think. Something like that. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Happy birthday, bud. See you guys tomorrow. What'd you get, bud? A dinosaur box?
Maybe there's dinosaurs in it.
Maybe.
Whoa.
You think you can get it open?
In case they come out?
Okay, open it up.
What's in it? Whoa,
What?
we just got one, Dad. Wow.
Wow, is that cool?
Allie has a broke. Her tractor does your shirt to me.
You got a new John Deere shirt? Whoa.
Oh, let me help you.